Over the past couple of years, we have heard and also reported on many stories about people having money troubles. Recently, we met a Vietnam veteran who literally wound up living on the street. He says he was falling through the cracks of the system with no one there to help him. No one to help, that is, except man's best friend.
Where's your ball?
Gary Owens has a very special relationship with his dog, Libby.
There you go.
Owens says it was like love at first sight when he met Libby a couple years ago, and he says she's paid him back in full, and then some.
I've helped her, and she's helped me, and she's helped me more than I've helped her.
Last summer, Owens fell on hard times and wound up losing his home. His first concern was for Libby.
I ended up on the streets, and I had a hard time with her in my truck, and it was hot, and I had to find her a place.
Owens, a Navy veteran who served during the Vietnam era, turned to the Veterans Administration for help. But Libby was an issue.
Animals are very, very difficult because no shelter will take a homeless person and their animal. No shelter.
Owens found out about Valley Dogs Rescue, a not-for-profit group. Valley Dogs usually finds people to adopt dogs. But in Owens' case, they were able to find a foster home for Libby until he found a place to live. It took a month, but with the help from the VA and other social services agencies, Owens got an apartment in Mesa. Libby was reunited with her buddy. But sadly, that's not the end of the story.
I got her back, and then on the 3rd of December, I got hit by a car.
Crossing a street near home, Owens was hit by a car, his right leg shattered. But even while he lay injured on the street, his first thoughts were of Libby.
I wasn't going to go to the hospital until she was taken care of.
Again, it was Valley Dogs Rescue to the rescue. While Owens was hospitalized, they got another foster family to take care of Libby. But as you can see, Libby wasn't too happy with the situation. Compare that picture of Libby with the one that was taken when she visited her owner in the hospital on Christmas Day.
Smile on her face. She jumped on the bed with me. She had to be by me. She couldn't wait to get next to me.
But the help didn't stop there.
I had nothing to come home with. I had one shoe, and everything else was cut up. And the Valley Rescue people came through and got me some clothes and took care of Libby again. And watch. Hey.
Last month, Owens finally got out of the hospital. And despite ongoing physical therapy, he still can't walk on his own. That means he still can't take care of Libby or work or even get around in his apartment.
He was in no position to take care of himself. So you had Valley Dogs people also, basically bringing in pre-made meals, donating microwaves, cleaning up, getting his mail, basically paying bills, anything that we could do to help. He was falling through the cracks. He was too young to get, a lot of benefits, not permanently disabled. He didn't have insurance.
And Owens is not alone. The VA estimates there are some 2,000 homeless veterans in the Phoenix metro area, and more than 300 of them can't get into transitional homes or shelters because they have dogs.
Basically, vets are given the option of either giving up their best friend or being out in the streets.
And that's a big issue because for many homeless vets, their dog is the only positive constant in their lives.
There are many veterans, their only support system is their animal, and that's their loved one. We have so many veterans that live in their cars because they have pets.
If that's what you got going for you, that's what you got going. If you have nobody else and you got your dog is going to save your life, which she saved mine.
With Valley Dogs Rescue leading the way, along with other groups like the VA and the Madison Street Veterans Association, Owens is getting financial help for basics like food, rent, furniture, and clothes until he literally gets back on his feet. And Libby's foster mom brings her over to visit a couple times a week. For this proud veteran, there's no doubt this dog is man's best friend.
And if it wouldn't have been for her, I would have fell right through the cracks and nobody would have known nothing.
And the folks over at Valley Dogs Rescue of Arizona have set up a fund to help called Vets and Their Pets. The goal here is to do all they can to help veterans like Owens. We have more information on that fund and also other services that are available to veterans on our website at myfoxphoenix.com.